Welcome back to Day 3 of Online STEM Camp. Today we will be covering the last few sections of blocks you can use and practicing with all of the blocks. Yesterday we covered the top 4 types of blocks and now we're going to finish with the last few. These are all a bit more complex, so I hope you're paying attention. The control blocks are light orange and can delay or repeat the program. Similarly functioning to event blocks, they have an if-then statement. This means that if something happens, then something else in the program will run. An if-then-else statement works similarly, but depending on the event, there is another option of what could happen. For example, there could be a situation where you have a score counter. If the score is over 5, then you would show a win screen. If not, this would fall under the else statement and a losing screen could show instead. There are also timers which can pause the program for however long you set it to, and repeat blocks which repeat the code however many times you want. The light blue sensing blocks and the green operator blocks usually work as something called variables. You can put these into another block. These work closely with control blocks because they can sense if something has happened that would change the course of the program. Both sections are similar, but the operators work with math concepts and sensors deal with everything else in the program. We will not be teaching the last 2 sections because everything you need to know should be in the top 7. Now you should have an idea of how to use all of these blocks. Feel free to reference back to any of these videos if you need to know how something works. For practice, you should make a new project and experiment with some of the blocks. Make a game if you feel comfortable, but just get used to the website and how to program in general. Here are a few reminders for when you code. Code normally starts with the yellow blocks. You can look at the shape to determine where it would fit, and always check and save your code, and don't be afraid to look back at your past work or at other projects for inspiration or for help. You're now over halfway through the camp, and you should have a good idea on how to use Scratch. Feel free to play around and make a few games if you want. If there were any questions on what we covered today, feel free to contact us at milalaniHSStemCamp@gmail.com. See you all in the next video.